What's going on, everybody? It's Mr. Bohm again. In this video, I just kind of wanted to go over my goals with YouTube, why I started YouTube, and just some of my thoughts that I wanted to just get out in a video. I figured, why not make a video? There wasn't anything too crazy going on this week. I am going to cover something in the next video, but in this video, I just wanted to go over some things that are pertaining to me and my goals, my inspirations, and things of that nature. Now, why I started YouTube is kind of funny, actually. The entire reason I even made a YouTube channel to begin with was I was trying to send a clip to my buddy over PlayStation, and as you know, on PlayStation, there's a 3-minute limit, and the clip happened to be 5 minutes. You can actually go on my channel and see the first video I posted is 5 minutes long. It's a shotgun spree from Battlefield 5. So I decided to make a YouTube channel just specifically to upload that clip so my friends could see it, and it ended up getting almost 200 views, my first post. And then I decided, well, that's a lot of views for a first post, and I think I should actually post more. And the second post I made was a Battlefield 1 short that got 1,200 views and some comments and stuff of that nature. So that's really the whole entire reason why I even made YouTube, was just because I couldn't send a clip to my friend over PlayStation, which, you know, now looking back on it, I don't regret anything, but I just never thought that I would be at this stage in 4 months on YouTube, all just from my inability to send a clip to my buddy. Now, initially my uploads were just pretty bare bones. I mean, some editing that I had learned how to do through the application CapCut. Most people use that. It's really good. I still use it. I use it for all my uploads. Everything you see is done on my phone. Everything you see is done on CapCut. So I don't do anything from a computer yet, but maybe down the line when I can get a PC, I'll do that. But besides the point, it was mostly just Battlefield 5 edits, which they're funny. Battlefield 1 clip montages and some Fortnite festival, while me getting #1 in placements for the Fortnite festival game mode. But the content that I really wanted to do and that I'm more passionate about is the content that I've been recently doing, which is covering things. I like that more. It gets me more involved, and I'm more, I guess, elated would be the word. I'm happy to do it. It drives me more. As for the shorts, I actually wanted to do something completely different. I stopped doing the clip montages just because it's not really what I wanted to do. I don't want to be stuck in 2009, 2012, but even then it wouldn't matter. It's just not the style of content I want to do. The style of content that I enjoy making are the character edits. You know, I have characters of like Ada Wong from Resident Evil, or Albert Wesker from Resident Evil, or some God of War Kratos edits. Whatever, those types of edits I like to do, you know, with music and flashy editing and cool transitions and effects. I like that. And I also like to do informational content. You know, I am going to drop the AI voice for the informational content. It was just me being lazy. I would just be honest with you there. It was just me being lazy, and I'm going to use my own voice from now on for all informational content, so no worries there. And the last thing for the shorts is I like to do the comparisons. You know, I'm going to be doing some more comparisons, such as the last two that I just posted, but I won't go too far into that. I've just really liked YouTube for a long time. The only thing that's ever interested me as much as YouTube is playing the guitar. I mean, I've been playing guitar since I was probably 10 years old. So I've been playing for a while. And YouTube, I just recently got into it 4 months ago, and it's the only thing that's interested me as much as guitar has. I just think it's a really cool space for a ton of different creative minds and ideas to kind of merge, and you get really nice products of that. And it's just really interesting because anything goes here for the most part, you know. I think that's really interesting. I like that. I mean, I've always liked to create things, especially with music. So, you know, doing YouTube, it doesn't feel like it's a task. Like, for even doing this video, it doesn't feel like it's a task. I'm just kind of speaking my mind, and you know, if people resonate with it or they vibe with it, that's good. If they don't, then they can go watch someone else who they vibe with. You know, it's not like a pressure-filled scenario, and I like that. It shouldn't be, right? And I really like to create things, so YouTube is kind of a spot where I should be. You know, that's why I like to create, is other people get to see what I do and they get to critique it. People like to be critiqued, whether you like it or not. You know, you like to be critiqued. You want other people to critique it, positive or negative. Preferably, you want positive, but it's not always going to be like that. And honestly, when I see something negative, it pushes me to improve. So I like that aspect of this. I had that aspect when I was playing guitar. I really like that aspect here. Now that I've kind of gone over why I started, what drives me, and stuff of that sort, I kind of wanted to go over some people that inspire me a little bit. You know, I know everyone knows who Moist Critical is. Charles White. He is a big YouTuber, but even when he wasn't so big, I was watching his stuff, like sub 1 million. I really have been watching him for a long time. I haven't been up to date on his most recent stuff, but I'm sure it's good. It's quality. He inspires me. I like his realism. People like Asmongold. I love Asmongold. I know a lot of people don't like Asmongold. I've mentioned him in a couple other videos. I think he's a really good guy with a lot of really nice opinions. I don't agree 100% with everything that he says, but about 95% of the things that he says I agree with. I like his style of content. I like the games that he covers and he plays, and I just really like to watch. I watch him almost every day. He's probably the number one YouTuber in my book, that I watch, not of all time. That personally would go to PewDiePie, which is my next person I was going to say. I used to watch PewDiePie as a kid play Amnesia. I know you guys know what I'm talking about, those older heads. The Dark Descent, his playthroughs of that were hilarious. That also got me into the next one I'll talk about, which is kind of a trio that was around that time, Jacksepticeye and Markiplier. Two different personalities, two different interesting guys. Markiplier was a very unique type of individual, and he did a movie recently, Iron Lung, which was great, by the way. If you guys haven't seen that, you should go see it because it's a good film. But besides the point, Jacksepticeye had his own personality. I really like his videos and the stuff that he did and Markiplier did. My whole point with this is there's a lot of YouTubers that inspire me, and I really just like the diverse content that we get, not just from these guys, but from even smaller YouTubers. Like, I like Rev Says Desu. He's got under 1 million, but he does informational content. I mean, some of it's slop, some of it's not. Same thing with More Pegasus. And even people like Tectone. The list goes on. The list goes on. These people, I watch these people and I'm inspired. I like what they do. I like their personalities. I like the content they're doing. It's really just makes me want to be better and do more. I get that personally. Maybe you watch that, you don't get that. I look at these videos, I'm interested, I'm absorbing, and it drives me. Which this really brings me to my end game with YouTube, my end game with YouTube is to kind of have a style of content like Moist Critical or Asmongold or Tectone, where they can stream to an audience for, on Twitch or Kick or wherever they're streaming at, and play some games or whatever, and also make informational videos where they cover things. That is kind of the end goal for me. It couldn't possibly get any better. At that point, I would have an audience that supports me, and they're constantly there, not only in my streams, but also in the videos I post. I could not ask for more. That's really what I'm going for. I really want to be one of those YouTubers eventually that, did you hear about Mr. Bohm? That he dropped another video. That'd be great. That'd be cool. I would like to be a part of that circle eventually. And I'm willing to do the work to get there. I'm a consistent person. I'm also a persistent person. So you're not going to see me give up. You're going to see consistent uploads. I'm going to try and upload better. I'm gonna be honest, a little bit lazy. I wanted to do 2 long form a week for now and 4 shorts. I got 1 long form and 4 shorts a week. I gotta do better on getting the 2 long form out. It's a lazy factor. It's not whether or not I can do it. So expect 2 long form a week in the coming weeks. So it'll be 8 videos a month long form and 16 shorts. And that's just the way I want to do my content. The shorts are not going to have anything to do with the long form. I like to do shorts on, that's just kind of like something on the side. The long form is going to be whatever's going on that week or whatever's interesting to me that I want to talk about. And real quick on like a side note before I close this video down, this platform makes me appreciate other styles of art too. Like, there's people I see on my shorts feed, they're playing saxophone or piano and it's beautiful and they don't have a lot of traction. So I try to, involve myself a little bit there. I see dancing, I see art, like people drawing or doing sketches. Like, this platform is really cool for anything above and beyond that you can think of, really. I know I prefaced it a little bit earlier, but I can't really stress enough that I love creating and I like the process of creating. So I feel like this is the right spot to be. And I also appreciate a lot of other forms of art. So it's just a place where I can kind of vibe, and it's comfortable for me. And not in the complacent comfort zone way, but more like it's comfortable in the way that I know when I'm coming on YouTube, it's not like Instagram or something like that, where it's going to be a cesspool of hate and negativity. It's going to be something that I'm appreciative of and I can learn from and I can grow from. And that's pretty much it. I just wanted to kind of go over some thoughts I was wanting to get down and just relate to the people that are watching right now. Because I do have some regulars, I'm not a hot shot yet, but I do have some people that watch my videos and they stay for the whole long form. I know a lot of people don't when you're starting out, which is fine. I guess I'll be talking to the wind, so to speak, for just a little while until people, they get more involved, in which they will. And when they do, I'm here, I really enjoy YouTube. And I'm going to continue to do it. And the people that are here right now, I'm grateful for. and I'll be grateful for the people that come after. And that's really all I wanted to go over today. And this is Mr. Bone signing off. I will see you guys in the next video.